On this episode of Formula World, 2017 Azerbaijan Grand Prix Free Practice 2 results, Verstappen tops timesheet, Verstappen and Palmer crash out, Haas having brake issues, and Alonso engine failure. Hi and welcome to Formula World, where you get all the latest news in the world of Formula 1. First up, 2017 Azerbaijan Grand Prix FP2 results. Max Verstappen has topped the timesheet for the second time today in what was an eventful practice session. Valtteri Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo round out the top three, followed by the two Ferraris in 4th and 5th. Lance Stroll manages to finish 6th on the timesheets. Sergio Perez, Daniel Kvyat, Esteban Ocon and Lewis Hamilton round out the top 10. Both Mercedes drivers finished the session early, with Hamilton seeming to struggle for pace, only managing 10th fastest, over a second behind Verstappen. Bottas did manage to get some decent pace out of his Mercedes, finishing with the second fastest time of the session. This is the third time this year where Bottas is seemingly quicker than his teammate on a street circuit. The main theme of the session was drivers all seemed to be struggling for grip. Almost every driver had experienced multiple lockups and overshooting corners, being forced into runoff zones. The various tyre compounds haven't seemed to change the end result. Red Bull seemed to handle better than most other teams, and it's been suggested that this is due to Monza-style wings that offer less drag than other setups through the slow speed sections of the circuit. Max Verstappen crashes out. With only 30 seconds remaining in the session, Max Verstappen, after having a fantastic day, slid off into the barriers at turn 1. A big night ahead for the Red Bull mechanics, but will probably not put a damper on what has been Red Bull's most successful day of the season so far. Perez back in car for free practice 2. Force India and Perez were expected to miss the first 30 minutes of the session, but Force India mechanics were able to make good time and get him in the car only 12 minutes into the session. Haas having brake issues. Romain Grosjean is having more serious ongoing brake issues, having had to abort several runs early to get the mechanics and engineers to try and work out what the problem is. It's seeming like a possible brake-by-wire issue. Romain Grosjean, who was visibly frustrated, tried describing one of the issues to the mechanics over the team radio. "When I hit the brakes, the bite's not there." Palmer crashes out. Jolyon Palmer goes off at turn 8 and crashes into the barrier, red flagging the session. With all the expectations to perform, this has compounded the pressure and will only fuel rumours that his contract may be coming to a premature end. Alonso engine failure. More bad news for McLaren, Honda and Alonso. With just under 30 minutes remaining in the session, Alonso's car comes to a halt trackside with engine failure. This comes after replacing the turbocharger MGU-H as well as the brand new internal combustion engine for this race weekend. Is Red Bull's pace genuine? Let me know what you think in the comments. And be sure to stay tuned for all the latest updates on the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe for all the latest news in the world of Formula 1.